world-famous Butch and Bob Show.
World famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. And Bob, how's it going?
Going well.
Going well. Got all your Georgia stuff on this morning. Your shirt there with a big G on it, and you got your black cap on with bulldogs across the top of it up there. I mean, you're all bulldog out this morning.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Waiting for that game against Nick Satan in Atlanta. Can't wait. It's going to be fun.
Bob's nicknames for all these coaches. It's Bella Cheat.
Bella Cheat.
Slime
Nick
Time.
Slime Time.
Yeah. But we do have a guest in this morning. Bob, who do we have?
We got Rec Director Lamar Speck Echoes. Again, the big soccer tournament's underway out there at the soccer complex, hosting the district once again. 40 teams in town, and some of the action got underway last night, so I just thought I'd get in here. Also got 3 All-Star. Let's start with the football teams. Have they've started yet?
They started last night.
How did we do?
They went over to Glenn County last night. The 7U got defeated by Ware County 22-0, and then the 12U got defeated by Glenn County 44-6. So we got our 9 and 10s go over there and play tonight. They play Ware County. You know, they coached by Joel Roddy and Trevor Water. So maybe good things will happen with them. So they play Ware County. Yeah, they play Ware County
out there, huh?
Oh yeah, we got Mr. Joel Roddy out there. So they do a good job with them kids. And like I said, I wish I could get over there and watch them, but I got this district soccer tournament here in Wayne County. So, but I hope they do well tonight, and good luck to them kids tonight. So
how the soccer event goes?
We had a full crowd last night. You know, we had I think we had 2 games on every field last night. Huge crowd out there last night, and went pretty good. You know, all our Wayne County teams won, and
all right.
They so we look forward to tonight again. Like I said, I think we eliminated 10 teams last night, but we had a big crowd. You know, we can start off with our 8U co-ed. They defeated Long County 5-1, and they'll play Glenn County tonight at 6 o'clock. Our 10U co-ed team, they defeated Pierce County 7-3. They'll play Long County tonight at 6 o'clock. And our 12U All-Stars last night defeated Glenn County 4-1, and they'll play Wednesday against Douglas Coffee County. And our 14U co-ed starts tonight. They'll play at 7 against Alma Bacon, and then our girls will start Wednesday and Thursday, and then we'll finish this thing up on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock.
So big crowds. Only one.
We had a real big crowd last night. It was pretty packed out. Our concession stand lines was long. You know, they was wanting that hot chocolate and coffee when it got a little cool. So, but did pretty good. Like I said, we really didn't have no problems. It run smooth last night, and like I said, hopefully the same thing again tonight. So,
and this is district soccer.
District soccer,
right? And
so,
these
yes,
teams are in a kind of. How does the district form? How's it set?
I don't know how they used to set it, but you know, it's like, you know, you got in your district, you got, you know, like Pierce County, you got Glenn County, you got Camden County, you got Fort Stewart, you got Liberty County, you got Glenn, you got Ware, Douglas Coffee. You know, it's just a surrounding little area that's in our district. So, Appleton County is also in our district. But you know, you got Long, Pierce. But yeah, there's, like I said, we got 40-something teams in here.
Wow.
We got
10 were gone after last night, so that's
good. So you also got, you know, you got Pearson County, City of Pearson. So
is this single elimination?
Single elimination, yes, sir.
All right.
So like I said, I think only the winner will go to state. So.
And how long does the tournament go on?
We'll end up Saturday morning. We got some championship games Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. We'll take Friday off because of the high school playoff games and all that, because a lot of them, these teams in high school still in the playoffs. So we'll take off Friday night and we'll come back Saturday morning and finish it up.
Okay, all week long.
All week long.
So we're gonna be
we start at 6.
Stacked and packed out there.
We'll be at packed out again tonight, probably around 6 o'clock out there. So we start again at 6, and like I said, it's good crowds out there.
That's good.
So
Good to
If
see
a team
everybody.
played last night, do they automatically play tonight, or are they
some
skip?
of them do. The 12U, they'll skip tonight and play again Wednesday. But yeah, the ones that won last night, they play again tonight.
Okay.
So
All right. Sounds good.
So,
Lots of folks out there. It's
yeah.
What an economic boost for Wayne County to have all these teams come in from counties all over here in southeast Georgia.
oh yeah.
Yeah, spend that money.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get some gas, and if they're not gonna eat at the concession stand, they're gonna eat somewhere in Jesup.
Yeah.
I heard some people talking about Alton Hall steak and seafood. I think they were closed last night, but
Yeah, Monday night.
some of them goes to Sizzler, but they always ask us where's a good place to eat at, so they usually go somewhere eat somewhere nice in Jesup. So it's a good thing. Like I said, to bring all these folks in. So
There's plenty of good place to eat in Jesup.
there is, there sure are. Like I said, we enjoy doing it. I think this is like our 10th year in a row doing this district tournament. So we enjoy doing it. It's a lot of work, but me and my staff, they hard at it. And
What do you have to do to be able to host? I mean, do you just say we want to have it, or how does
yeah,
that work?
you actually vote on it, and
vote on it.
you when these tournaments come up, you put your name in the hat, and I don't think nobody wants to fool with soccer because it's hard to get officials. We got some connections with the officials, and we got a nice complex to do it at. A lot of them don't have a soccer complex, so we're fortunate enough to have a nice one out there, and we can host a lot of teams. So it's really no brainer that Jesup's going to get it every year because of our facilities out there. So
Okay. And so they'll continue on tonight, starting at 6 o'clock, and go all the way through Saturday morning for the championship.
yes, sir.
That's great.
Oh yeah.
Just hats off to you and your staff
thank
there
you.
for putting on a great tournament out there for not only for the Wayne counties, but all the different guests that come in from the other
Oh
counties.
yeah. So we enjoy doing it. So like I said, it's fun. It's being out watching them kids, play and like I said, our goal is to win every district tournament we can, and send them to state and see if we can get their names on the sign. So that's our goal. So.
And where's the state at? They all go to the same place.
I think I might be. I know this one's in Calhoun and the other one's in Madison.
Madison.
So I think the girls is in Calhoun and the boys in Madison. I might be swapped different.
That's a drive right there.
Oh yeah, yeah. So,
Nice city, Madison.
but I'm gonna put in next year. Like I said, I'm gonna put in for some state tournaments next year in soccer. I think we tired of going north, so I'm gonna try to host something here next year if I get the state to go along with me. But we'll probably host some state tournaments next year here in Wayne County. So
That'd be good.
Yes.
And so we got this going on. The
football's
going
got
on.
Basketball registration just ended. So
Just ended, huh?
Yep. So we fixing to get ready to play.
Play a little b-ball.
play basketball. Like I said, it all runs together. So we'll start picking our our basketball teams right there at the end of we'll get back from Thanksgiving break, and they'll start practicing, and we'll start our season about the second weekend in January. So and we'll start our basketball season.
So where
So
will those basketball games be played at?
we're gonna probably use Martha Puckett Gym, and then the new school, was it James E. Bacon?
James E. Bacon, that
Yes.
gym there.
Yep.
That gym is still in decent condition after all these years. I know they're doing some upgrades to it on the floor and everything.
No, we the
The other one.
the other elementary school over there, the new one they just built. Not James E. Bacon.
Jesup Elementary?
Was it Martha Rawls?
Martha Rawls
Yeah.
on 4th Street.
4th Street. We
4th
can use
Street.
that gym
They have
there.
a gym there?
Yes, sir.
All right, so Martha Rawls and Martha
and
Puckett.
like I said, we also,
Okay.
we really ain't decided. We got Jesup Elementary and Arthur Williams also over there. So we trying to keep it on the same side of the track. We don't want to play on one side of town and the other one have to play on the same time because you got.
Trying to keep them close as
Yes, sir.
possible.
So
Okay.
the two closest one is Jesup Elementary and Arthur
Have you
Williams.
been
So.
in the new James E. Bacon gym, though, the old Nest we used to play?
Yeah, I think we used to
That's
play
James
in
E.
there,
Bacon, but
yeah,
you're talking about Martha Rawls
Martha Rawls
and Martha Puckett.
Martha Puckett
are the
'cause-
two gyms
See,
that we'll be using.
because you got to have an elementary school because their goals go down. The middle school goals don't go down there.
don't go down far
They
enough,
all
huh?
they all on one side. So you play your older ones at the middle schools and you play your young ones at the elementary schools. So,
Okay.
but we hadn't figured it out. But we're gonna be at one of those schools. So
I just thought, like I said, you played at the Nest.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
we
you-
used to, like I said,
don't know
we
if you
played
look
there for
at
years.
That doesn't look nothing like the old Nest. I mean,
It don't.
that-
I hadn't
I haven't
been
been
in
in there.
there. I hadn't
What's
either.
the change?
It's gorgeous.
It's
man.
gorgeous in there inside the
that's-
Nest now?
That's a beautiful gymnasium.
I got to go in there and see that. I
I
haven't seen it
hadn't
forever.
seen it, yeah.
I went to high school when it was called the new gym.
Okay.
Yeah, because we had the old gym there at the high school, and that's, and then they built that new one there when they built Jesup of Wayne County Junior High School, which is now James E. Bacon. So that we always considered that the new gym,
Right.
Because we still had the old gym, which is basically used for just fun stuff, but we had that what we call the new gym, and of course that was that back in the '60s.
I just know you used to play in that gym all the
Yeah,
time.
Yeah,
we used
yep.
to have some battles in the Nest.
Spec was a star player for the high school.
Beck was a star player, huh?
He could play.
Yes, sir. He moving that ball up and down the court, getting those twos.
My favorite story when he played, I think Coach Bennett was the coach, and we went to Long County, and we had a talented team. It was you and Albert Kelly, and just
Todd Murray.
Yeah, just loaded. And I think the halftime score was like 72-20 or something like that. Third quarter, he still had the starters out there. We're getting close to busting that clock over 100, and the benches, both teams were on the same side of the court. They were
Right.
and there was the scores table in the middle. And Eulin Gibbs was the coach for Long County, and I'll never forget. He walked across, and he said, "Chuck, if you bust that clock, I'm gonna bust your butt." Chuck said, "Well," he said, "get your starters off the field, or off the court." So I think it wound up like 96-30 or something like that. So we didn't we didn't go over 100, but I'll never forget. He was upset. Did y'all were over there just dunking like crazy?
And you had to go up into the Nest there, then take all the equipment up there to
yeah,
broadcast
that was
with
crazy.
back then.
Yeah.
That thing way up there stuck on the
Oh,
side
yeah.
of the gym,
Yeah, but that
on the home side.
that was a funny night.
Oh, yeah.
You better not buzz. I mean, this was in Long County with all the Long County fans, and we were putting on an aerial display, shooting 3-pointers and dunking. And it was a talented basketball team.
That was.
What year was that?
It was 84.
Yeah.
84. Huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Long time ago.
Long time ago.
I was
Yes,
sitting there behind the scores table taking notes. And, like I said,
I
right
turned
there.
30 in 84.
Had the front row view of that conversation. That's kind of heated.
Yeah.
That was funny. Some memorable times.
It
But
sure was.
I just wonder if you've been in that new gym, because like I said,
No, I hadn't been in there. I need to
doesn't look
go in
anything.
there.
Yeah, it doesn't look anything like the old Nest. It's
doesn't?
really
Wow.
nice.
Wow, well,
I've been in
good.
there.
That's awesome.
What do
man.
they use it for?
I'm sure PE.
PE?
Yeah, I'm sure.
PE
that,
now?
I'm sure that new school's
Yeah.
using. I'm sure they're using it. So
For PE there and for
but they
I don't know who all
they
for.
did a nice job renovating that gymnasium. It's very nice.
good. That's great. Well, good luck with this rest of this week with the
Well,
hosting
thank you.
the soccer tournament here in town, the district soccer tournament out there at Bill Morris Park. If you get a chance to go out there, all the Wayne County teams who played last night won, and so they'll move on to tonight and tomorrow night and continue on through the week in the championship games on Saturday morning.
Yes, sir.
All right. Anything else, Spec?
That'll do it.
All right.
Thank y'all.
Anything else for Spec?
No, just good to see you.
All right, y'all too. Thank you.
All right. We'll be back more of the world famous Butch and Bob show here on WIFO in just a moment.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties since 1998. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the local nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our administrative office is located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, and Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak with someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. Well, Bobby, Georgia has won big time over two ranked teams this past week, a top 10 team, and the prevailing thought is that they'll move to number 1 spot in the rankings tonight in the college playoffs. We'll find out. We'll find out if Bob will be happy tomorrow or mad tomorrow.
I don't understand why they didn't move up to number 1 last week because we played Missouri and they were ranked, and Ohio State struggled with Rutgers. They barely beat Rutgers. Rutgers had a chance to take the lead or had the lead going in for another touchdown. They threw an interception. So I don't know what those committee people are looking at.
We'll find out.
But I don't really care. Like I said, Kirby doesn't care.
I hope you get to the point where you don't care, Bob, because it doesn't affect you personally.
I think it's just an insult.
It looks that way.
It's just no respect. It's like
no respect. You get no respect. No respect.
I feel like Rodney Dangerfield.
Well, at least the coaches' polls kept us in first place all year long.
Right, because they're smart.
You know what they do in the coaches' poll. The head coach gives us to some assistant and says, you vote.
They know who's the best team in the country. I mean, it's a no-brainer. 2-time defending national champions and haven't lost yet. I mean, 42 of 43 games. I mean, that's just unheard of.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that scares me going to that SEC championship game. I keep telling people, anybody who's followed sports for a long period of time, eventually those winning streaks come to a close. It's going to come to a close eventually. The question is, where does it come to a close?
Bob, don't think that way.
Well, it's a matter of fact. And I'm telling you, Alabama's licking their chops, and they wrote them off after they lost to Texas in the first game of the season. And all of a sudden, here they are.
They are back in the SEC championship.
And I'll tell you what, that quarterback they got, Milroe. I mean, when he starts running, he's like a locomotive, man. He's awesome. He can fly.
Yeah, wait till he runs up against one of our 250-pound linebackers.
Plus, they got one of the best defenses in the country, so that's going to be a heck of a ball game.
Plus,
they've had our number in it. We haven't beaten them in
SEC championship game.
We're 0 for 3.
We beat them in a playoff game.
Right. We're 0 for 3 in the SEC title games. So yeah, and that's going to be a heck of a ball game. Man, tickets.
Who did we play last year when we won the SEC championship game?
LSU.
LSU? Okay.
I think it was LSU. But I'm telling you, I can't believe the ticket prices for that ball game.
What, the SEC
championship game? Yeah, the nosebleed seats are $900. Where do people get money like that?
And who would want to pay that?
I mean, why would you pay $900 to sit up in a nosebleed? But people are doing it. I mean, it's crazy.
To be there with the experience, Bob. To say I was there.
Yeah, and $900 in front of a TV. $900 in my pocket. I was there too.
See, Bob, you're getting old. If you were back in your 20s and 30s, even 40s, you'd probably say, "Yeah, I want to be there." But now that you're in your 60s, I want to be there now, but
I can't afford. That's crazy.
So I want to be comfortable.
That's absurd. I mean, that's just the ticket price.
Oh yeah, that's just the ticket price. That's not everything else.
Up there and everything else. The motel. I mean, golly, $900 for a nosebleed seat. Where do these people get this money? It's unbelievable. I don't think I'm paying $900 to go see a SEC.
No. I wouldn't do that either. Someone just texted in, Jamesy Bacon Gym is totally redone and basically brand new. It is beautiful.
It is.
It is beautiful.
Yeah. But like I said, nothing like the old nest.
No, I would love to see. Do they still have the rubber floor, or they go with the hardwood?
I think it's hardwood floor.
Okay, yeah.
It's a nice gymnasium.
Okay, well, I can't wait to see it someday.
But
I have some event there that I can go into.
I've done a good job with that. Like I said, totally renovated. It's nice.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, boy, talking about bad luck for the Buffalo Bills last night. Here you had the game won. You had 12 guys out there on the field.
I just don't understand how an NFL team can have. If you're on the.
1, 2, 3, 3. They must have a captain out there counting. Coaches on the side are supposed to be counting.
There's only 11 on the field. I mean, who's the 12th guy that's out there knowing he's not supposed to be? I mean, I feel sorry for McDermott, the coach of Buffalo. I'm trying to explain that, but I mean, how do you explain it? I mean, that's just crazy.
Who knows, Bob?
I mean, plus they had a bunch of penalties on that last drive. So,
yeah.
I mean, Buffalo's just not the Buffalo.
No,
they're just.
They thought they were going to be them in Kansas City for the top spot in the AFC, and it's not that way.
Allen's just having a bad year throwing. And you can't turn the ball. He keeps turning the ball over. He had 3 interceptions yesterday. So
mistakes will kill you.
You just can't win in NFL turning the ball over. It's called ball security.
Yeah. Toss it away or whatever, but don't throw it. Don't try to thread it in there.
Turnovers are they'll cost you.
Yep, and that's true.
I think Coach Shaw, after the ball game, talked about teams that block kick or block a punt wins 75% of the time. So
Yeah.
just can't.
Isn't
turn
that
it over.
amazing? What a stat.
Right.
What a stat. Yeah.
But that was a hard game for Buffalo fans at Buffalo
had to be.
too.
Had to be. You had the game one, and then you
Yeah.
had 12 guys out
Guy-
there 5
yeah,
yards
the
shorter.
guy
The
misses
guy missed the field
guy
goal.
misses the kick, and you're jumping up and down. You win, and all of a sudden there's a
Hey.
flag, and I go, "What's
No,
that
we
flag
had
about?"
12 out there.
12, and they're like, "Who in the heck's out there? It's not supposed to be out there."
Bobby, what you out there for? Oh, no.
Come on. I'm like, how'd you get on the team? We practice every day. You're not out there. What are you doing out there? I mean, I just don't understand how that happens.
I don't know. You seem like you'd have the same 11 guys out there all the
That's
time,
what
so
I'm
you wouldn't
saying.
have that.
I
But
mean, you think
maybe
you-
they do have some subs on there, and there was a mix-up there, apparently.
That was a bad mix-up. Cost your team the ball game. That's sad.
That is sad. You going to a meeting tonight, right?
School board meets today. Yeah.
School board.
And I'm going to go to the basketball game after that. So basketball
That's
season
right.
starts
Basketball
today. Yeah.
tips off tonight there at Benny Ratliff Arena, right?
Brantley County. Yeah.
Brantley
First
County.
regular season game tonight.
Coming up Highway 301, going to be taking on our Yellow Jackets.
Go Jackets.
Yep, go Jackets. Tipping off the season. And we wish both the boys and the girls, they both playing tonight, or?
Both play. The girls start at 6. But the school board meeting starts at 6. So
Okay.
I'll get there for the boys game.
You'll get there for the boys' game. Anything of notice there on the agenda for the school board meeting
Just a
tonight?
discussion about the bonds. They said they're
The
getting ready
bonds.
for their ROTC building and the ag facility, so they're going to purchase bonds. So that'll be an interesting discussion on
Yeah,
how much they have to buy and
yeah. Get the
all
bonds
that
until
good
the
stuff.
tax money comes in, and they pay them off. Yeah. Get the money up front because it takes a while for all that tax money to come in. It's going to be interesting to see, the new ROTC facility there at junior, we should say junior ROTC there at the high school. It was good to see one of the actors on the other morning. He was ROTC, had the uniform on and everything. I was in the Air Force ROTC 1 year at Wayne County High School. That was my sophomore year. Didn't finish up my junior, senior. Just went that one sophomore year, but that was quite an experience. Colonel Tom Parker was the colonel. Sergeant Warnock was the sergeant, and got to get on my very first plane ride when I was in ROTC at Wayne County High School my sophomore year. We went over to Hunter Air Base and went up in one of those transport airplanes, where they transport the troops, where you're sitting along the side in those canvas chairs, and got to see what the Earth looked like from the sky. First time ever flew on. It was quite an experience for a teenage kid, let me tell you, to be able to do that. But enjoyed my year in ROTC. Yeah, sure did. But I'm glad that we were able to start the program back here at high school. And it did make sense to go to Army ROTC now, but since we got Fort Stewart, 20-something miles up the road here. And can't wait to see what it looks like there. Can't wait to see what the Ag Center is going to look like there at Wayne County High School once they get all that done. All right, what else is going on, Bob? Anything at all? Got to have something going on, Bob. We got a few more minutes to fill here.
I think I covered everything. Don't know anything else going on.
Okay.
Get ready for
Thanksgiving's next
Thanksgiving's
week.
next week.
That's right.
Yeah.
Next week, time to go ahead and get them turkeys and ham and all the trimmings.
Yeah, we'll have Pastor Pete here tomorrow. They got that big community. If you want to kick off your holiday season, I strongly recommend to be at Calvary Baptist Church at 6 p.m. for that community worship service. It's a great event, kicks off the holiday season. But Pastor Pete Boyd and a couple of guests will be on hand tomorrow to talk about the big event this Sunday at 6 at Calvary. But they have a community choir, and it's always a big event. They take up a collection for the Good Samaritan Center, but it's always a packed house, always a big event. So always look forward to that. That's this Sunday at 6 o'clock at Calvary.
This Sunday. This
night.
coming Sunday at Calvary Baptist.
Yeah, and it'll be the topic of our Butch and Bob show tomorrow.
Pastor Pete coming in from
Pastor
Calvary.
Pete, yeah, I think Bruce Harris with the choir is coming in. And,
Look at that. Bruce Harris can tickle some ivories.
Couple of guest
Where he
speakers.
can play the piano.
So looking forward to that show tomorrow. But that's a big event. Again, if you haven't ever been, I strongly recommend to come. It's just a good way to kick off the holiday season.
Well, good. We look forward to having them on tomorrow morning on the world famous Butch and Bob show to talk about the upcoming service.
Busy weekend. Got the big Altamont River Jam.
Oh, man, that's going to be something else out there. All these big stars coming in here, the up-and-coming stars. See them now. Most of them are hot right now, but they're moving on up. You know, year or two from now, we won't be able to afford them anymore here. But it's going to be great, all those stars out there at the JC Fairgrounds for the Omaha River Jam. And just go to their website to find out all about it. It's OmahaRiverJam.com, OmahaRiverJam.com, and everything you need to know about it is right there. And we have the headliners going to be Cameron Marlowe, and then Dylan Carmichael and Mackenzie Carpenter and Lance Stinson. They'll be performing this Saturday night there at the JC Fairgrounds, a fundraiser, a benefit concert for Hospice of South Georgia to provide the free services they provide to their patients and their families. And ought to be a great time out there. They're going to have the Georgia-Tennessee game, Bob, on a big screen out there starting at 3:30. And then I'll go right into the concert. And they'll have vendors out there of all kinds, food and other vendors out there. Bring your own chairs, because there's no stadium seats out there or anything. You bring your own chairs and line up out there on the field out there where the fair is being held every year at the JC Fairgrounds, and you'll be facing toward the Wayne County Truck and Tractor Pull pit there, and enjoy the concert. It ought to be a fun time there.
Yeah. Big event.
Big event. And there's a protest going on in Jesup tomorrow, is that correct?
Yeah, it takes place at 12 o'clock tomorrow in front of the DA's office. We'll be there. I have a report for you on Thursday's newscast.
Okay. Well, Bob, you have a great day.
Thank you.
All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, and it's brought to you by Connection Coffee and Creamery, Murphy Builder Supply, Oak Quinn and Associates, First Southern Bank, and Van's Barbecue.